Mr. Matthews, you're charged with reckless driving. You're facing up to 30 days in jail and or a $500 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. It's 251-7072. Oh, that's an old case.
On June 22nd, 2024, at approximately 2 a.m., an officer observed a wrecker who ran a red light, causing a U-Haul truck to suddenly stop and avoid a collision. Officers had to make a U-turn and speed up to 100 miles per hour to catch up with the driver, but could not catch up with him. The wrecker was called in and was identified by his Texas driver's license when he responded to another police officer on the scene. This is for reckless driving, right?
What did you do?
So it just says that I guess the driver ran a red light and caused a U-Haul truck to try to avoid colliding with the driver when he ran the red light. So the officer made a U-turn to catch up with the driver.
But do you have the specific intent that's required for a reckless driving? Because it's a specific intent crime, right?
It is.
Is this within the spirit of reckless driving, right? Or what, we all have accidents where we run a red light and of course we narrowly avoid a collision, and is that what happened here? But yet he charges a reckless driving.
So Judge, I just looked at the charging document, the information here. The information itself alleges that he ran multiple red lights.
Okay, well, that's something different then. That's something different. If you're telling me he's blown through multiple red lights and acting like that's completely different.
That's what the information says. May I check the reference?
Yeah, of course. But when we initially did probable cause, it was like, okay, he ran through a red light. Someone else had to make an evasive maneuver. If you're telling me he's blowing through multiple red lights, then I have a problem with that, obviously.
Yeah, Judge, this is multiple red lights. Never saw the tow truck slow down. This is a 100-mile-an-hour chase. Watching this record driver crash, go through multiple red lights, people trying to stop to avoid colliding with this guy.
Is he driving a record truck?
Yes, Judge. This is a record truck.
God,
This is reckless driving in my opinion, Judge.
I'm ordering you not to drive. I'm taking away your privilege to drive. I want you to know that. And if I find that you drive, I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be looking at 180 days in jail and $500 fine every time you drive a car. Do you understand, Mr. Matthews? I'm finding probable cause in your case, and as part of your bond condition, I'm ordering you not to drive any vehicle for any reason. If I find that you do, not only can I have a contempt hearing, I will revoke your bond and I'm going to raise it. I will do everything in my power to protect this community, and I've seen how people treat our roads, and it's a damn shame because every day someone is dying on our roads, and it's something that's just absolutely avoidable. And it's such a shame. It really is. Can you file conditions of that, please? Just no driving. I'm not going to, this is not a negotiation. I'm just telling you what the bond condition is, and that's it. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you swear to this, that you're not going to drive. After that, I'm going to have you go to Victoria. We will have you sign a reset, and then we're going to get you out of here. You need a lawyer to represent you in this.
Because I have not worked since then. I have not had a job because I'm a record driver. 25 years I've been in this community serving as a record driver. And my IDs have already been revoked. I cannot work.
What does he have a Driver's license, please. Can you run his license? How do you support yourself now, Mr. Matthews?
Well, as of July, that's when my licenses were revoked because traffic division at Harris County, she does not play that. And also, all of it was detailed.
I don't need to know everything about you. All I want to know is how do you support yourself? Do you have a Texas driver license?
Yes, sir.
Judge, we've ran that driver's license, and at least on our LCIC database, we don't have any record for a driver's license. I see a number, but it might be some discrepancy in the system. LCIC does not show anything for his license. But I could be wrong because there is a number listed there, so that leads me to believe that there may be one.
How have you been supporting yourself, Mr. Matthews? How do you get money? When is the last time you worked?
That night.
This has been since June. This case has been open since June.
Yes, sir. That following that,
How have you supported yourself for the last 3 months?
depleted my savings.
Yes. Make sure you do that checking.
We gonna talk to him about
I just want to talk to you.
No, 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 no.
Not about that because
Come up here.
Your Honor, my only issue is if you take my driver's license, that's my livelihood. If I have to hire a lawyer, then I need to be able to work. That's been my job for 25 years. It's
The
driving.
way you're driving in this case,
Alleged.
the way that you are allegedly driving this case truly scares me.
Me too. And
So because of that, I don't want you on the streets.
even if it wasn't me, even if I was, kicked out of a crowd, I'm being honest.
Okay. I've ordered you as a condition of your bond not to drive. That is a condition. Don't do it. No matter how tempted you are, if you do it, you will be doing a lot of jail time. I'm telling you that now. I'm absolutely serious. For me, I don't think anything really chaps my you-know-what more than we have someone that drives when we have a no driving affidavit on file. Don't. I've given you an application. You don't know what your wife makes, so I want you to fill it out because before I appoint you a lawyer, I need to know what kind of money you make in your household because there are federal guidelines that I have to adhere to. I don't give out lawyers like it's candy on Halloween. Other judges may do that, but I don't do that. I follow the rules and you have to follow the federal standard. And if you meet the poverty guidelines or under it, then I'll appoint you a lawyer. But I need to know what your family situation is. So I gave you an application. We'll send you on with it on your way. When you come back, I'll take a look at it and we'll go from there. And if you qualify, I'll appoint you a lawyer.